What's good, guys? Today we're back for another video on college football again, and we're in game 12, last game of the season. We're 5-6. We're fighting for our bowl lives here. Obviously, definitely not going to the college football playoff, but we are fighting to get into a bowl. We win this game, we punch our ticket into the CUSA championship as well as a bowl game. So a lot of things at stake here. Last game, bro, these numbers should tell it all. 487, 4. And if that doesn't tell it all, 487 yards and 4 touchdowns. So if I can do anything remotely close to that would be great. Stats-wise, here's what we're looking at. 15 receptions. That's no surprise. 16 touchdowns, so 4 of which, like I said, come from last game. And I think 7 in total through the last 2 games. So pretty solid. Only took 3 interceptions those last 2 games. Completing at a 66% rate, which is definitely better than last year. And we're almost rushing a buck. If we can get to 700 this last game, that would be great. Receiving wise, hopefully we can get Alexander to 1,000 yards in his sophomore year. But all that matters is that we win. You guys know what time it is. We're in Louisiana with this one, but we got to get it done here, obviously. Punch our ticket into a bowl game, punch our ticket into the conference championship game. So it all starts right here and finish right here. We open up in great field position here at their 40, at our 40. But Stadium Pulse has a bit of an impact here, I guess. We see a rollout lane here we're able to get to. Obviously, we're going to be on our P's and Q's this game. Like I said, last game of the season, we're fighting for a lot right here. Pass it to B, say we get 4. And then just imagine if we can get a bowl and a championship is what I meant to say, for our conference. That would be a great way to end the season. We got a blocker ahead. I knew he was going to get off that block. So we juke back, get to the 25-yard line. And this is the way we wanted to start this baby off, man. We got to get in the end zone. We got to punch our ticket. That's no good. Anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. Episode 18, I believe, is on its way, and that's the set. Obviously, plenty more coming you guys this way. It's almost summer. Hopefully you guys are feeling really good about your school and grades and all that, whatever grade you're going in. 4 from 4. Okay, 348. Another great field position start right here. We hand it off. I believe that's Ashley Stiff's obviously guy and gets 6 yards. Even though we are leading the team in rushing, obviously Ashley has played a huge part in this team's success and failure, to be honest. And so has me. So has I. Remember, needs a little correction right there. But I'm going to hand it off to Ashley right here as soon as this guy's done motioning. And Ashley's able to break off to the left outside, only gets 2. Incredibly stoked to kind of put this in the books, get to the draft. You know, I'm kind of excited to play Madden. But obviously this game has outsold Madden for reasons I understand. But kind of just putting out a good product right there is the most important thing, obviously. Hand off to Ashley right here. Say we get first down. We blocked incredibly right there. I don't care if Ashley got the first down. That block was incredible. Alexander out in motion. He's obviously been our best receiver this season. And he may add on to his touchdown tally. And yes, he does. We're up 10-0. Dobson, solo, going deep. We got somebody in my lap. Dude was just waiting right there, bro. O-line going into our last year of eligibility in college next year. O-line needs some work done, but we're sending it deep for moonball to Dobson. He's able to haul it in to the 12-yard line. Where was this all season, man? These last 3 games have been offensive explosions. I just wish that it was shown a little bit earlier. We're going to be sacked by big guy. Not a good look by any means, but hey, we can get this thing back on the road. Dobson's right here on the slant. We got an early window right here, and he's able to get a touchdown. We're up 17-0. Got to trust in our guy, Ashley, man. We got to know when to hold that and give it to Ashley, but we're definitely going to give it to him this time around. He's able to catch that kind of a lob pass right there. He's able to cut in, or if he would have cut back out again. No less, still able to get us to third and manageable right here. We're going to send Darno in motion right here, and he's wide open. So we're going to just pass it right to him and make sure we don't do anything stupid, but he gets first down. I mean, this would have been so much more fun, man, if this was just more consistent throughout the season. But much like me, hasn't been consistent at all. Which obviously I apologize for that. I'm learning still, even though creeping up on, just a little bit over a year and a half of doing YouTube, still kind of learning the do's and don'ts. But nevertheless, we're right here. They just are so content with leaving Dobson one-on-one on the outside. If he can burn this guy, oh, we got a guy just rushing freely off the edge. That's the risk of going for it on fourth down here, man. Just terrible. We hand it off to Ashley. Dude's sitting right there. I'm going to check every single stat, obviously, after this game. But, man, if you just check the sacks, bro, it has to be off that right side. Everything they've disrupted has came from that right side. I'm not saying the left side is just phenomenal, even though we have the star sitting right there on left guard. But come on, man. Can we do any better? Why is incomplete? 16-0 lead erased. Good blocking from the right side. Finally, we're running. We have some wheels. 37-yard line. That's huge. Another look where the slot guy looks pretty much like he's about to streak wide open. Oh yeah, we're launching that baby. And my friends, that is another touchdown, even though it was a little bit more difficult than I thought. My friends, we were back in a lead. Not as commanding as we once had, but we're going to work on building that baby back up, man. 23-21 as it reads. We're launching it again, and they are just getting burned by Dobson, and that's his second touchdown of the day, our third. Excuse me, that was our fourth touchdown of the day, and that, my friends, was only in one half. Man, I am stoked for what next season can be. We're sending it to wide. He has a superstar guarding him. He's still able to catch it to the 37. Listen, we understand that we're not the highest of guys overall wise, but maybe Heisman is not too far reach for us, man. We are just dotting these guys up. Oh my gosh. All I see is open field. We juke back in and we get to the 9. And just imagine if this school can build a better defense, man. We are going to be really good. We cut right straight to the middle. We try and truck. It's a fumble, and they get the ball. That's crushing. Defense is able to do a little bit of damage control right there, man. Able to get us the ball back with no harm, no foul. But Jesus, got to take better care of the ball. Ashley is always somebody you can count on, and he's just about 20-yard gain right there. Like I said, man, all I ask is these guys, just the ones that's eligible, return back, because what we're going to build is great. It's been a crazy year overall, but dude, what we've been doing, be streaking by his lonesome, a little bit behind him, but that's going to be our Cinco touchdown of the day. Like, Jesus, man, we have been absolutely frying these guys. Going to hand off to Ashley, and he's in for a 2-point conversion. We were up 17 points. Louisiana Tech obviously just, listen, I will give them credit when they stop them, but man, it's been so little times where our defense has stopped their offense, but we've gotten used to that, and we've gotten used to this as well. 6 touchdowns on the day in true Kennesaw State fashion for the defense. Another score, another score. But I'm going to audible this really quickly. 6 seconds. We may even get a touchdown right here if they're able to let us. We got them. We hike it just in time. Are we going to get, oh my gosh, we may actually get another touchdown. Dobson could be looking for his 4th one, and yes, he is. We get 7 touchdowns in 3 quarters. That's unheard of. Late in the play clock situation, we hike it again. Dobson is clamped up this time around. We send him with a play make, and the TB is lost. We get to 24. Me hyping myself up. That's exactly what I deserve, huh? Just got to stay humble, guys. Plain and simple. But we got Y on a crosser right here. We got a blocker right here. No way we get 8. We almost did. We got to show Ashley some love here. He can get into the end zone right here if he really wants to. He really does want to, but he's just stopped a little short. You know what that means, my friends. Darnell, we're ready. to get a touchdown here. A jet sweep, he cuts back inside, just doesn't work. Listen, at this point, we are being ultra greedy. We do not care. We pass it to B. He catches the ball. 8 touchdowns, my friends. You've never seen that. Okay, well, maybe you have seen that, but listen, I don't think I've ever done this before. We're going and we're launching it again for 9, Joe Burrow style, dog. Guys, we're about to break a school, bro. There's no way we haven't broke the school record yet. I wish you can see that. Dude, we're about to up it to 26. Oh, gosh, no way. We're about to get 10 touchdowns. He dropped. Guys, that sucks, man. This game is pretty much already locked up. We're just trying to get that 10, dog. Seems like they finally have learned their lesson after 9 touchdowns to not press the option. But we're finding other ways. We give it to our tight end right there. Right here, we're going to just run it right here. Get Ashley some yards because everything's been clicking for the offense. First down. Now, here's the trick. Literally, everybody is hot outside of Dobson. I don't know why, because he has a lot of the touchdowns that we've thrown. Almost half, I believe. Ashley's just balling right now. 10 rushes only, but still able to manage 49 yards. This is his 11th rush. Now, guys, it's 3rd and inches. Yeah, I know. But if you think for 1 minute that we're going to run this with Ashley, we're going to be a big boy and take a loss. Coach said he wants to see his junior quarterback make some plays, and he almost gets a 10th. He's trying to, that's a flag, man. That's going to push us back. This for DS, and we get it. 10 touchdowns. Talk to me nicely. Kennesaw State, dub. Hey, we're going to be a good sport. Senior guy, this could be his last game in his high school career. From Baton Rouge, we got Zion, seriously. 68% completion rate for him. 5 touchdowns, 397. They did what they need to do. But guess what? We don't care. 578. 75% completion rate. And guys, look at that baby in bold. 10 touchdowns. 10 touchdowns. Wow, to 0 interceptions. Best game by far in every category. And not to mention 578 yards passing. We are the king of Kennesaw here. And not only that, 12 rushes for Ashley, 11 rushes for me, 78 yards for me, 54 yards for Ashley, 0 touchdowns on the ground. But man, 10 touchdowns, you can't complain about that. Dobson, only 6 receptions, but 318, having a Jamar Chase type of game. I don't care how many times I say it. 5 touchdowns, man. Alexander, that just barely didn't get him that 1,000 yards, but I'm sure he's fine with this game. 2 touchdowns, 87 yards. Darnell pitching in with 2 touchdowns with only 5 receptions with 42 yards. And 4 receptions for Kent and 65 yards and 1 touchdown. Even Sanders, I kid you not. I think, what is he, our 4th string receiver? Sanders pitching in for two receptions and 55 yards. Even our running back, Ashley, 1 reception, 11 yards. The senior having a great game. Now listen, our blocking was terrible. We only gave up 2 sacks, so that's great. Defense, terrible as usual. 2 sacks, no interceptions. Like 3 tackle for losses. And obviously no fumble. Oh, we got 1 fumble. And then somehow we got 2 of those. So 1 forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries. So 2 turnovers in general. Everything was clicking except for defense. And that, my friends, is a wrap. 72 points dropped right on their head. Defense holding them to 48. Still a crazy number. If we didn't have an offensive explosion like we did, we would have lost. But that's okay, because we won. And with that, I believe we are going to clinch ourselves. We're going to clinch ourselves right smack dab into that CUSA championship and also win us a bowl game appearance. Hopefully win it all. But This has been fun, guys. Literally, I don't know where this has been the whole entire season, coming to light these past 3 games, but 2,642 yards. And mind you, in only, okay, I didn't play that many games, only 9 games, 26 touchdowns, 215 receptions. We do got to clean those up, but 67% completion rate, best in my career by far. 715 yards on the run, 8 touchdowns. Receiving wise, like I said, Alexander Dobson leading the way. The receptions obviously very, 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 very lopsided. And Darnold was he's a tight end. I did not know that whatsoever. But guys pitching in, you can see it right here. Dobson leading us with 11 touchdowns, obviously being fueled by that 10 touchdown game by us. Incredible. Sack wise, he lives up to his name, let's just say. Butts was butt. Okay. 8 sacks by both our tackles. That's just terrible. In any facet of the game, that's just terrible. But overall, I mean, we didn't really give up that many sacks. You know, when you think about it, over a span of 12 games, we gave up 26 sacks. That's not that terrible. You know, that's just 2.5 sacks pretty much. You know, so 2.5, 2 1/3 sack, pretty much. Defense, we get, even if you guys don't care, I don't care. The people that do care, you can see this. Westmoreland obviously being our best player on the defensive side, 11 TFLs. And combined, get a load of this, guys. Combined, we had 11 sacks. And we had 8 interceptions. 8 interceptions. And as far as fumble recoveries, those were our only 2 fumble recoveries of the game. So we had 10 turnovers in total. Those 2 that came from the last game was our only ones all season. That just goes to show how bad the defense has played all season long. For you guys that care about kicking, 90%, and we didn't use them that often, but still 90% is 90%. Punting, 47 punts. We punted a lot. Just 1 hair shy of 1,900 right there. But that's the stats for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. It's been crazy, crazy, crazy day. I believe you already know what is coming next. Episode 18 is in the books. Plenty more coming your way. Next episode is going to be the bowl game, off season, plus getting geared up for our senior year. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe. Love y'all. Peace.